We're in the deep southwest of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This is close to Stony Trail. It's a pretty heavily dense residential area. A local concerned citizen notified NCA, so we're here today. She's got a science background, so she's going to shed some light on what's going on here as well. We're going to start off here with some readings so people can see what's going on. I'm going to leave the meter running. We did check this site online. It's not working at full capacity. As far as we can see, at least how it's documented online, 2.1 gigahertz. So it's a mix of 4G, 5G in this residential area. We'll start off with some readings. So the sound is the detection of EMF radiation, electromagnetic radiation. Let's just watch the readings. $21,000, $23,000, $24,000, $25,000 microwatts per square meter power output. So the strong pulsations, 24,000, 29,000, 28,000, 30,000, 32,000, 32,000 microwatts per square, 34, 37,000 from here. So it's really fluctuating in the power output. We're going down to 8,000, then boom, up to 22. You see that right there, strong pulsations. We're maxed out at 6 volts per meter pretty much right here in this residential area. And we're not even close to full capacity. 31,000, 32,000, 33. You see the fluctuations there in the power output on the right. Peak signals stuck at 6. $25,000 there. Look at the fluctuations. 41,000 is shot up to. You see the different pulsations there, eh? I think you guys get the idea now of these readings. So you see that there, it's very strong, but this isn't even close to what they're going to be bringing out, these establishment governments. When we get into 6G, we're looking up to 300 gigahertz. We're at 2.1 today, so double the readings. Literally double them. It's going to go, what, 2.1 up to 300, right? Times it. That's more than double, right? No, that's times that by what? 20 times that by more than 100.
Yeah, more than
like 250 times higher when they bring out the 6G, and there's going to be beams of EMF radiation. So this is what we're dealing with. This is happening worldwide, and it's quite concerning. We're going to walk up to the tower. And I want to hear from our local resident now. I'll just focus on the tower. We're going to keep her anonymous, but I'm going to ask her some questions now. Just going to get this mic. There we go. So when did you first come aware of the tower?
About a month ago, I was driving along 162nd Ave down here, and I saw this huge tower in someone's backyard. It's in the backyard of a condo complex, and I was shocked at how close it was to where people are living, and I thought I'd reach out to Stephen. So,
yeah, excellent job.
Yeah, it's quite terrifying actually.
Do you get any symptoms from this at all? Or?
I only felt kind of a heaviness when I walked under it, but nothing else. But I mean, that was only for a few minutes. I don't know. I can't imagine living next to that, what that might be doing to people.
Yeah.
And that's my main concern, is the cellular physical
radiation,
damage over days, weeks, months, years.
What kind of
It's
impacts?
cumulative.
Yeah, cumulative. What kind of impacts?
Cellular damage, DNA damage, cancer, palpitations, tinnitus. Those are the main ones that I've heard about.
Did you go to university at all?
Yeah, I have a biology degree.
Yeah, so you're very concerned, eh?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's horrifying.
Have you seen scientific papers backing up?
I haven't read too much, but I've read things here and there, and I've called Shaw and asked them and said I was concerned, and they had no idea. They said it's safe. They couldn't tell me the gigahertz range of 5G. They had no idea, which I thought was strange, since they're working for this technological company.
They're working for Rogers now.
Yeah.
The biggest
Right?
telecommunication
Yeah.
company.
I'm just really worried about the people living here, and then how much more we're going to get in the next decade.
Yeah.
It's
So
insanity.
yeah. So let's just walk. We're gonna go around to the back, and I want to show you the readings when we're fully shielded from the tower, and that'll. I'm just gonna. Yeah. That'll give us an idea of the residual radiation in the area, because it just shows how high it's getting in these areas. But I want to stress the reason this is going on is because of the standards, the federal standards that were created in 1978, the same in the US. They actually allow up to 77.67 volts per meter. 77.67. We were over 6. I don't know how much over, but I wouldn't say that we were that much over. We might have been at 8 or 9 today, maybe. They allow 77.67, and they don't recognize the biological effects. How does that make you feel? That they're actually ignoring all that?
It's horrifying. What would you say is a safe level from any research that you've done? Because I don't think most people know that.
Well, I'm sorry. There's a lot of countries out there that I respect, like France and Russia, and they've actually banned this stuff by schools, young children. And I look at their standards. The max they allow is 6 volts per meter. That's the max. Think about it. What's wrong with North America? Who are these deep staters running? Like, so many people are indoctrinated and obedient, right? It's unbelievable. They're all controlled, and they just go along with what they're doing. Look at Ukraine, the proxy war. This is all about the military-industrial complex and these greedy politicians, right? They're buying arms, they're sticking them in there, they're prolonging this, and those companies are making money, and they're kickbacks to these crooked politicians, right? It's the same thing. So let's just go around. I'll do some more readings, but we want to show you the back here. That's egregious. Look at that. I'm just going to zoom in. Everyone, this is a microcosm of what we're dealing with, but this could be in any country now. And I was looking at pictures of Kabul, Afghanistan. They got towers similar to this all over that city. You know, and the US deep state was in there for 20 years. They put up all these towers, right? But we'll get a close-up view of the antennas, and we'll show you. Can we get around this way? I think we can, eh? You must be horrified, eh, with your background?
Well, and because
Can you hold? Go ahead.
I'm quite concerned. My main red flag was that new cancer center that we built in Calgary, and for me, it's just this omen of what's coming. I could be paranoid, but I don't know. It's quite frightening. I really wonder what the state of people's health is going to be like in 5 or 10 years.
Yeah, I want to back that up. One of our supporters from the US, they commented, the CDC, they have on their website that It says 1 in 3 Americans will get cancer in their lifetime. 1 in 3. We're talking about over 108 million Americans in their lifetime. And that's probably a lowball number. It's probably higher, folks. And we looked at the Canadian cancer statistics. As far as we're concerned, they've practically doubled since the 80s when the cellular stuff came out. And the tragedy here too, you never hear of anyone dying from EMF radiation, eh? Never. It's just like the lockdown, right?
Well, you don't find what you're not looking for.
Yeah.
Right?
Can you hold this? So we're going to do a reading where we are completely shielded from this tower now. So this will give you an idea of the residual radiation in the area. See that? That's the only good thing. It's dropped right down, right? But look at that. We're still at 0.89, 0.91. Went up to 0.91, right? 100.
And that's volts per meter, right?
Yeah, volts per meter, peak signal. 115, 203. See, it's bursting out. It's got that one strong pulse. So we were up to 2 volts per meter. The safe level is below 0.5.
Wow.
And this is just residual radiation from the tower. Let's go look at the back here. So that area over there would be particularly bad as well, right? Because when you're looking at these towers, as I told our friend, our local concerned citizen here, the safest place generally is underneath. They come out at 30, 40 degrees angle. It depends. And if you're under the radiation, it's going to be lower. So, and when they're high up, the projection is further out.
Okay.
So the most egregious towers that I've come across are very low to the ground.
Okay.
And then they hit people right away.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And people don't know this. This is why we need awareness. Most people don't know about this.
Well, they don't want to know. Health Canada says there's no health effects because they don't recognize biological, right?
That's insane.
They don't recognize the biological, so of course they're going to say there's no thermal danger, right? But this is the insanity of the world we live in, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I've never seen things this crazy.
No.
Have you?
No. Things are amping up.
Yeah. Thank you, Henry. Thank you for joining us. Killing us slowly, he says. So we're going to have to get on this side. Where should we go? Well, we'll have to go to the other side there because of the sun.
And then we can go around.
Yeah. There's that. Yeah, I won't bother.
I don't know if we can get out from here.
I think you can. Oh, they're going to get it bad over there. See that?
Yeah.
Over there too. In that corner there. Oh yeah, I'll just take a shot here of this. So we're underneath the tower. I'll just go over here away from the sun. We'll zoom in so people can see it. And there's some 5G right there on the left.
It might be better to go around so we're not
Yeah.
right behind people.
Yeah, we're gonna head there. There's lots of 5G. We don't believe it's turned on. Let's keep going. Where do we go? Just around here?
I think we have to go out and go all the way down.
Is
the
it far?
street. No, it's just around.
All right.
Down the block. I don't know if you want to pause or.
Do you have any comments so far?
No, not yet.
Okay. Should we come back in? Or just keep it running?
Yeah, maybe pause it and then.
I'll have to restart it.
Can we
Yeah.
pause it together?
We're gonna walk around to the front. We're gonna come back in live and show people the actual tower. We're gonna walk around. Do you have any comments before? But this is real stuff, folks. Please take it seriously. We will put up more information, more of the science. And remember, we're at the beginning of this. You know, when they bring 6G, like we said, it's up to 300 gigahertz. What's going to happen, right? 300, you know, we're talking about 2.1 today, up to 300. Think about it, folks. You know, I don't want to get into depopulation, but, you know, if you start thinking 300 gigahertz, you almost have to come to that conclusion, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go live in probably another 4 minutes.